Well, good afternoon. We're at it again. I know things have changed a little. I didn't want to put Matt and Tammy, they come over and give us a hand on this, since this is half their project anyway, if not more than half. That ain't going good. You trying to get that into something? What was that? Be a duck quack. Anyway, we got the fronts and the back on. It's looking pretty dadgum good. Get some trim on now. I didn't film either doing the front. Y'all see me screwing around enough as it is, so I didn't see y'all need me to watch that. So, but I figured y'all want to see us putting the trim on. That corner, I mean, that just cleans it up.
Like uniform.
Yeah. But anyway, this is what we got. I mean, we're rounding the corner of success on this. I guess after this we got other hurdles.
Of course, by the time we get this done, the weather's gonna be this beautiful. We don't need this to go fishing.
I guess we'll just make a deer stand or a nice playhouse. I don't know, an observatory. So, all right, I'll set y'all back here. Y'all can watch us put the corner on. And let's see how much it cleans this thing up. Here's a little video I'll show y'all. I didn't do a lot of video yesterday of us working on this thing, but golly, did we. It seemed like we conquered a mountain on this one, trying to get all this trimmed out and everything. Still got a little flap. I need to put a few more screws in the top part of that, and I got to trim the insulation off the bottom. But for most part, this thing's, the outside is pretty much wrapped up and looking decent. And I think this may come and play later. I left this little overhang up here. I might gutter this depending on, you know, what we think of the water issue, if we do come across any. But yeah, old building cleaned up pretty good, I think, and just really ecstatic of how that looks. But depending on how this sets on the pontoon boat, we're gonna mess with it some, you know, back and forth and just kind of seeing what we think. But potentially, depending on how the weight distribution goes on it, we may end up extending this back and making us another covered area back here. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just see. I'm not getting my hopes up, but yeah, that's coming along real nice. But I'm gonna run. We're gonna run down. We're gonna take the armadillo. We got the little John boat hooked up. We'll run down here and let's see what the crappie are doing. It's a fine day, a little bit of wind, but we're gonna be up against this south shore, so it shouldn't be too terrible. But yeah, we'll take a ride in the armadillo. That's a little wiring here. Don't worry about that. That's the details. That's small stuff right there. But this is, I tell you what, I really enjoy this thing. And we've got some stuff, some big plans coming up for it as soon as the postal service and everybody decides to make their deliveries, or they get my shipping to us, shipped to us. So get right back down the hill. Okay, we'll hold you on a minute. I want to show y'all something. Because of a guy, I don't know his name, but I was watching him. It's barfly. I don't know if it's barfly fishing, barfly something. Anyway, barfly. You probably find it YouTube channel. But he was using these 4-beat baits, and they're actually just right up the road from where I live. So I stopped in there and got to talking with them, and I bought some stuff from them, and they had some good-looking baits. I'm gonna try a couple of these colors that I got here. But anyway, y'all check them out. 4B baits. Pretty good looking little baits. Like I said, we're gonna give them a try. Probably gonna go with something like this. Yeah, we got all them boats out of here, so I got back over here to my spot. I sure hate giving it away. The wind, pretty much, you can see by the ripples, it goes over our head here. That bluff keeps it off of us. There we go. I thought it started to look kind of fishy on the radar. Not a real big one. I don't think he's keeper size, but it's a fish, so we can officially call this a fishing video. Woo! Let's get back down there. I see some more stuff. Yeah. We're at, I'm gonna call it Tammy's boneyard, because that's where all her boat stuff is. she buys and fixes up and sells, and we've got some extra. So
I'll be in there where I might sell one.
Yeah, we'll get, just talk to Tammy if y'all need to get a boat done or need some upholstery work. This is your gal right here, I promise you that. But we think this is it. Got a pretty good sized pontoon on it. 24 foot. We're gonna take the railing off of it. So we're sizing it up right now. We're kind of guesstimating what we got to do, where we're gonna put this thing. The railing's coming off for sure. Tammy wants to keep that. So
on this pontoon here, the pontoons are actually foam filled.
they're foam filled. They look big. I mean, they're just wide, which is good.
Yeah, they're a little bit oversized, but they're all foam filled. So.
The motor is trash, so we've got to come up with that stuff. We probably got to put a new transom, rebuild that plywood on that transom.
Got to be rebuilt.
Redone.
That's not a big deal.
A little straightening up here and there. She taking the back of the
yeah, because that's all one piece from right here.
Oh.
All the way around to the first door. So yeah, we're gonna lose.
Which
that.
we can, like I said, we can take some square tubing and custom build our gas tanks, battery deal.
Right, and the other thing too is when we get this other motor, it's not going to be that old dinosaur.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot smaller profile, so we may even come back in and rebuild back inside of that transom to where you do have your gas and battery compartment separate, and use some storage for in front of that motor.
Yeah.
I think it'll work.
I think we better ought to replace it, hadn't we? I'm just looking at this back here.
Yeah.
I'm saying, if you want to replace it, now would be the time.
Well, and you got to remember too, you're not looking at much. All right, so the way this is done,
I mean, we can. This is
one at a time. And the deal is wherever we set this house, we're fixing to tear up 2 sections of it anyway.
right. So we can replace this Thompson water seal. This
we haven't discussed.
might
this.
even carpet it.
That's
That's
what
what I was fixing to say. We haven't even discussed this.
Now we're gonna go ahead and take all this off right now. So it's not real difficult. Whoever she bought it from hadn't completed it, so well, let's go the right direction. We got a game plan. Sounds like it's pretty solid, so we're gonna run with it. But that's the dumpling right there. We got it cleaned off and ready to go. We think our next thing is to go ahead and put the crappie house on it, and then get it in the water and get it situated where everything's balanced well. And then once that's done, then we'll get it back out, and then we're gonna redeck it. We're gonna pull all that old plywood off, and because it's not marine grade, whoever put it on it didn't put marine grade on there, and it's all buckled and nasty. So we're gonna put new plywood on it. Tammy does upholstery and custom sewing type stuff like that. I mean, amazing work. You should see some of the stuff she's done for us. My wife always has something up there, it seems like. But she's gonna recarpet the deck, and so we'll have new carpet, new decking, obviously new wiring and all that stuff. And then we got a guy that's supposed to have the motor and the steering cable and all that kind of stuff that's supposed to be getting all that put together. So it's coming together. It's working. So it's gonna be interesting, to say the least. But anyway, I know this wasn't much of a video. You know, we did catch a couple of fish, but you know, so it was a fishing video. But anyway, we'll as events come together and more things happen, I'll definitely let y'all in on that. So I hope you're enjoying this little series. It's you know, it's kind of fun to work with something with ideals are just kind of flowing, you know, in a positive direction of getting this project together. And so this is fun. I'm having a good time getting this thing together. So I hope y'all are enjoying it being put together too. Some things we're talking about, some things we're not telling y'all about. So just, you know, for the excitement. So other than that, I hope you have a good weekend. And or if it's not a Wednesday, you may get some. No, it should be the next weekend you get this video. So hope everything's going good. Anyway, stay safe, stay hydrated, and we'll catch you on